Is there a way to strengthen someone's willpower? That was the question on researchers' minds as they learned more about how the science behind this human virtue. Through many tests, they had discovered that willpower is like a muscle, it gets tired from overuse and requires food to replenish. So although it will be difficult in the short term, eventually it will be easier to say no to temptations, make it to the gym and stick with your long-term goals. Here are the 10 ways to strengthen your willpower. Number 1. Meditation for 10 minutes. Meditation will give you the fastest results of all of the willpower workouts listed. By meditating you are training the brain to focus and resist the urge to wander. Research shows that after just 2 to 3 days of practicing meditation for 10 minutes, your brain will be able to focus better, you will have more energy, and you will be less stressed. Number 2. Work on your posture. When testing if willpower could be strengthened, researchers asked a group of participants to work on their posture for a 2-week period. Every time they caught themselves slouching, they were to correct themselves by sitting up straight. This simple practice vastly improved their perseverance on various willpower tests. To get started, simply correct your posture every time you catch yourself slouching at work or at home. It sounds extremely simple, but it takes willpower to sit up straight. Every time you do, you're essentially doing 1 rep with your willpower muscle. Number 3. Keep a food diary. The same study also found that those who kept a food diary improved their willpower. Most of us don't log all of the food we eat, so it takes willpower to keep track of it all. Any similar logging of information will also work, but I recommend a food diary because of all of its benefits. Just keep the diary for 2 weeks, and it will increase your ability to resist temptations. Number 4. Use your opposite hand. Using the same methodology as with posture, researchers conducted further studies that tested other corrective actions. One that worked particularly well was to use your opposite hand. Your brain is wired to use your dominant hand, so it takes willpower to use the opposite. To get started, select a chunk of the day to use your opposite hand. It doesn't need to be any more than an hour in order to get results. And from personal experience, if you aim for more than an hour, you will unnecessarily tire out your willpower muscle. Number 5. Correct your speech. Another test that the researchers conducted was to change subjects' natural speech. This includes resisting the urge to use swear words, or to say hello instead of hey. Again, it takes willpower to consciously go against your instincts. It doesn't matter how you correct your speech, as long as you change your natural speech habits. To get started, select a chunk of the day to practice and choose the words you will change. Personally, I tried not using contractions, using do not instead of don't, etc. during work hours, and it worked very well. Like all exercises listed above, doing this for just 2 weeks can vastly improve your willpower. Number 6. Create and meet self-imposed deadlines. Anyone who remembers their college days, remembers what it was like cramming for a test or doing a last-minute paper. Your willpower gets taxed as you try to tune out distractions and become hyper-productive. Using this same principle, researchers found that by creating self-imposed deadlines you can work your willpower in the same way. To get started, simply pick a task on your to-do list that you may have been putting off. Set a deadline for accomplishing it, and make sure you adhere to it. The participants who followed this process for 2 weeks not only got their old to-dos done, but also improved their diets, exercised more, and cut back on cigarettes and alcohol. Number 7. Keep track of your spending. In the same way most of us don't track the food that we eat, many of us don't track our spending either. Even if you don't cut back on spending, which would also be a willpower workout, researchers found that simply keeping track of where your money went will improve your willpower. Number 8. Squeeze a hand grip. For the truly determined who want to increase their perseverance, you can squeeze a hand grip until exhaustion. If you've ever squeezed one before, you know that it gives you a deep forearm burn. So it takes willpower to keep squeezing. Willing yourself to continue squeezing even when it hurts will increase your perseverance on other challenging tasks. Number 9. Carry around something tempting. Again, for the truly determined out there, you can increase your ability to say no by carrying around something tempting with you all day. Researchers tried this with participants by teaching them how to resist cravings, then giving them a Hershey's Kiss to carry around with them. Those who resisted the kiss were much more capable of resisting other temptations in their lives as well. To get started, first learn how to resist a craving. This will be hard, so you will want to know how to deal with the craving. Then carry something small but tempting with you. It doesn't need to be for an entire day, but for long enough that you will be truly tempted. By consistently saying no, you will increase your ability to resist other temptations and ignore distractions. Number 10. Be more mindful of your automatic decisions. A final exercise is to simply be more mindful of your decisions throughout the day. We are often so lost in thought that our actions become automatic. Taking time to think about why you are making your daily decisions will increase your ability to focus and resist temptations. To get started, try to catch yourself in an automatic behavior and ask yourself why you are doing it. This may be questioning why you are eating cereal instead of eggs for breakfast, or it may be questioning why exactly you put 2 sugars in your coffee. Any way you can think consciously about a typical automatic behavior will increase your focus and self-control. Like all muscles in the body, willpower can be strengthened with the right practice. Above you will find 10 practical and effective ways to strengthen your self-control, focus and perseverance. Do not try to do all 10 at once.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. For more daily dose of healthily, check out our other videos below.